Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. We're just going to take a look at the energy that you're currently moving forward into and see what your spirit guides want you to know. So, hope you're having a really good day. And thank you to those who continue to support my channel. As always, these are timeless general readings, so just take that resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so this could be your situation, a situation that you are aware of and following the how it's unfolding, or it could literally be a message for somebody that you know and you need to pass it on. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the rest of the cards are upright, so we've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, everything but that was in the upright. So this could be yourself, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with, or it could be a projection of others that is how you're being perceived or how you're behaving. So with the Queen of Swords in the upright, it is somebody that is decisive, takes actions on their decisions. They are direct, they're seen to be cold and detached, but they're not really. They just, they lead with their head, not their heart. In the reverse, it is somebody that uses their words as weapons, or that is proper fucking spiteful, or is calculated to their own agenda to stitch up others, manipulative. Yeah, so that doesn't feel like your energy collective. Could be someone that you are dealing with, or how you're being portrayed. So let's open it out and see what's what. So we've got here the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, the King of Wands. Okay, so this situation, whatever it means for you, is something that is linking to either your workplace situation or something that you've been putting a lot of effort into. It feels also that someone could be putting a lot of work into trying to trap you, either in your own words coming back on you, or that's what you're doing, or there's some kind of group work gossip that's going on. It feels that if it's a group work gossip, that it is like a group of women, not saying oh women are seen as gossips, because men love to have a gossip also, but this feels like I'm just seeing a circle of people whispering, talking, chatting behind the scenes about a particular male for some. So yeah, work gossip, like office gossip is how it feels. For others of you that it's not that, it's something about something you're working on, or something that you feel may be taking a lot of time. Your spirit guides are saying that to move away from thoughts of failure or something not coming to fruition, because that's not what's happening. So self-sabotaging thoughts and thinking going on. We've got the Six of Cups, so somebody could be in their head about a past situation, or it is somebody from the past coming back, or it's a situation that happened in the past that's resurfacing and people are discussing it, or an idea that you've been working on that's taking a lot of time. We've got here the King of Wands, so that could be yourself or someone you're dealing with, or the person that's being spoken about, or it could be somebody connected to whatever you're working on. This could be a boss that you need to bring this work. Something about a deadline is coming forward. So you could be under pressure to deliver something in a specific period of time. This person could be needing to make a decision. You could be working on a project or a report or an assessment of some kind, and they need you to hand it in. Yeah, something about a deadline. It feels whoever this is, yourself or whoever this person symbolizes for you, there's a decision that they're needing to make. I feel this person, even if it's yourself, is under a lot of pressure right now. It's almost like somebody needs to do a presentation or back up what they're gossiping about, or whatever it is that's known. It needs to be backed up. But this was feeling like somebody having to perform a presentation, but they haven't put the work together. They're either outsourcing it and it's delayed, which puts them under pressure, or or if this is something you're having to do, that you're being put on the spot and having to create it, make it, and get it on time. Definitely a deadline. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can get. So the Queen of Swords in reverse was at the bottom of the deck. So we've got here the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I'm being told to put that in the reverse. So you may work with somebody that's a King of Swords in reverse. Just going on the reading I did the other day in the message that I've been getting, so take this as it may or may not fit. That the King of Swords in reverse actually represents a collective of females, and that is the energy that they project forward. So I'm just being reminded, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, so it could be two people going up head to head against each other, like a Five of Swords energy, and they are both operating in their shadow side, so something could be triggering the pair of them, not necessarily that they are nasty bastards, the pair of them. It doesn't feel like I'm looking at counterpart couples for some of you, but with this, you and the Eight of Pentacles, maybe are you doing work for somebody like this, and then they are taking the work you've done to this King of Wands? So with this Eight of Swords, there's some kind of trap or entrapment. We've got here Temperance, so something's out of balance. It could be the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody's temperament is triggering to others. There could be quite a like a manager of some kind that is overbearing, that is a little bit cutting and hurtful with the words that they choose when dealing with their employees. That's for some of you. We've got here also that some kind of pressure around a work situation, especially if you're in your head about a work that you're focusing on is not coming to fruition. For those that resonated with that, you're being called to have a little bit more patience, something that I know that we are sick of hearing when that comes forward, but there will be a rewarding reason for that to be. For others of you, if it's something you're presenting or trying to approach a King of Wands, there's something about reading between the lines of how you pitch it or how you present it, or there's something about missing details, something's not quite finished. So again, something about timing. We've got here the Eight of Swords, so if you can come out of your head and have a little bit more faith that you are on the right track, then you're gonna start seeing results. For others of you as well that aren't stressing about something not coming to fruition, it feels that there could be energies being projected at you and you're just getting your head down working and you're unaware of what this is playing out in the background, especially where I'm seeing conversations happening behind the scenes. We've got here the Six of Cups, so something from the past coming back round for discussion, or someone from the past coming back round. You could be realigning with an old form of work that you used to do. You could be going back to work with an old boss, or catching up with a friend that maybe there was a separation and now you're more aligned from the same way of thinking. Yeah, just as I was saying that, I just saw a book opening up. So being aligned with someone on the same way, yeah, on the same page. Okay, so you could be crossing paths with someone from your past that maybe you didn't see things the same way, not that it was an issue, whereas now there's communication that you're seeing, you're on the same wavelength. We've got the Hermit in reverse. They're saying to leave it in reverse. So somebody's refusing to look within or take accountability, responsibility from something from the past, or maybe they have done, or they didn't read between the lines. Now something's coming back around again, whether it's a person, situation, or an alignment, and not taking accountability, not going within, not seeing something from a different perspective is coming back, and whatever communication had at that time or this time is going to cause a bit of a Eight of Swords situation, or somebody's wanting to keep something surface level. So if the past is now repeating itself, someone doesn't want to start bearing their soul to explain themselves. They're just wanting to keep something surface level, or somebody doesn't want anything investigated. So if it's like a gossiping, someone's just avoiding that conversation so that more information doesn't lead on to more questions. Yeah, someone's not wanting something from the past to be looked into. And also, again, I'm just being shown that we could be looking at the shadow side of a Virgo placement. Okay, so with this King of Wands, we've got here the Six of Swords, so positive movement forward. It feels for me like this person, whoever they are, that they're a little bit, not outside of the loop, but it's almost like this, if it's drama or if it's stress that you're going through, whatever it is, this person's unaware of it. So if this person was like a boss or someone high up, that by the time anything by the time they receive either information or some news comes to their ears or work gets handed to them, whatever it is, it's delivered like everything's a-okay. And so what they're missing or what they don't see, which is this part, is the stress that's gone into producing or getting to them on time what they needed. They're oblivious to the work or the effort that went into that. They've just received it. Or if there's like office gossip going around, somebody here has shut it down or taken the power out of it or changed something so that it doesn't even reach this person's ears. And so the moving forward is a positive experience for all. The stress and the power of the stress has been removed. So this feels a little bit like damage control, or yeah, like keep your voice down. They're only in the office. They're going to hear you. That type of thing. Or people talking and then the boss coming in the room or something, and then someone spots and like shh, or does eye movements so the others know to stop talking. So definitely some kind of gossip. Yeah, we've got here with this King of Swords in reverse, we've got the Moon. So some kind of gossip going on at work, or some kind of secret that's going around, that this King of Wands, whoever they represent, they are unaware of what's being said. With the Temperance, we've got here the Hierophant. So again, it's a structure, an order, a way of conducting themselves, people's selves, or a conformity to how something should be in the eyes of, if this is the Hierophant, so this would be the business owner or someone high up in a place of authority, whereas this King of Swords could also work for this person and they oversee like a manager or a higher position for the other people working. With this Hierophant, it feels also that it can be in reverse, that some kind of rules and regulations are not being carried out properly, corner cutting. There's something as well of like, is it someone's covering for someone? So say if this person needed to do a presentation, the people or whoever they're presenting to would believe that that's their work, whereas this person is feeding them the work, and so they are covering for this person. Let me see where we're trying to go with this. There feels like 3 different layers of what I'm looking at. So it's either 3 different completely unrelated situations for whoever's in the collective, or it's 3 perspectives of the same thing. Definitely covering up. Either a story isn't the right story, and that's what's being covered up, or somebody's work isn't their own and that's what's being covered up, or someone's not performing properly, they're being protected, or people are pitching in, and then it doesn't look like they're falling short. If it's you, that collective, that you're working on something, you may just have some kind of anxiety about how it's going to be received, because I keep picking up, have I missed something, or is it all there? So like a keep checking over things. So there's something leading you to believe that you haven't done it right, or maybe you could be being made to feel that your work's never enough, or that you're getting something wrong, but there's nothing that really backs that up. Okay, so with this Hermit in reverse and the Six of Cups, we've got here judgment. So somebody's cast a judgment, or a judgment's being placed. Somebody definitely needs to take a different direction. I'm also feeling, for some reason here, either someone's been let go, somebody's, maybe if they don't conform or perform, this is their last chance and they're out the door. Somebody's getting fired, or someone's getting covered up so that they don't get fired. There's definitely something that is being stopped coming to the ears of whoever this person is, because it feels that there's no more chances. So everyone's making sure, like damage control, that whatever it is, they've all got to pull together as a collective, or teamwork, to make sure this person doesn't hear. It's like, if I hear that mentioned one more time, or if that happens again, then there will be consequences. Yeah, no more excuses. Yeah. So judgment and then temperance. Temperance, someone or people are being protected, or they're hiding, they're protecting a lie that's going to change the course of some kind of dynamics if it comes out. You could be being blocked from coming forward, because whatever you're working on, or whatever you're doing, could be exactly that if it gets to reach this person, that you're gonna throw like a cat amongst the pigeons within the work situation. It's like somebody, someone walking across the office to go to the boss, the like shop floor, the office, or whatever it is, to go to the boss's office to hand in something, even if it's handing in a notice. But then you've got the colleagues, or the people that are working, it could be family members, you apply it wherever it needs to go. But it's like someone's about to do something, and then everyone else gets in their way, and it's like they're trying to intercept them. Don't hand it in, wait till the end of the day, or just see if you've got it, or we'll help you put that together, or you don't need to say that, they don't know. It's that kind of energy. You place it with the setting that it needs to go for yourself. And it feels like just to not get caught up with the example I'm saying, I'm just trying to use this, what I'm being shown, to capture the energy of the people that are stressing or worrying, or it's like you don't need to say that. No, they're not even looking into it, or they're not gonna see that. Let's see, so with the Six of Swords, it's someone's got away with something, or they're in the clear. Yeah, we've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, okay, so what I'm seeing now is that Three of Swords is the reason that whatever this represents cannot come to this person is because it's either, yeah, now I'm seeing the King and Queen of Swords in reverse, like a head to head, but it's like if that was to reach this person or they heard one more thing or something like that, it's going to set them off in a particular way because it's going to be opening old wounds, or they've just got over something, or that for them is in the past. So whatever this Six of Cups, something or someone from the past, whatever it is that's resurfacing is going to reopen either it's not going to be good. So everyone's rallying around. Okay, so with this moon, we've got here the Four of Wands. So some kind of trying to maintain a happy home in the workplace, or whatever you're working on or about to present. It feels that with the Temperance there, whatever perspective this is that you're looking for from, there's either an imbalance that's trying to recorrect itself, or trying to present as everything's okay, but really it's not. There's a heavy protection, whether it is somebody is heavily protected or whether they are trying to protect this person in some way. I'm feeling it as the reading builds energy, that whatever has been prevented from coming to this person, that it is going to get there anyway. It's almost like a slip of the tongue or somebody completely outside. So I'm seeing like a meeting situation and everyone's guards down because they feel that they've done the firefighting or covered up whatever it is. No one needs to mention it again. And then there's like, say, a loudspeaker phone call, and whoever's on the phone call, they mention what this person shouldn't be hearing or absolutely does not want to hear. So there's some kind of communication that's either being stopped from coming to this person, or it's in data form, letter form, or whatever it is, but it gets to them anyway. Yeah, so that's how you know that there's higher powers in play, because something needed to come out. We've got here the Strength that was trying to come in reverse, so a destabilizing of something, a destabilizing of a Hierophant situation, so trying to maintain balance and harmony, and the Strength card being in reverse, but it's already on weakened, structured, or there's no power in it, or the illusion is not holding up. It hasn't got strength. Something's pushing through regardless. Maybe this person's already onto something and they are trying to investigate and look in deeper, but everyone's like, no, everything will fine. No, I didn't hear about that. Or, no, the numbers are good. Yeah, but their intuition is speaking to them. We've got here the Nine of Wands. So there's some kind of struggle. Yeah. Some kind of struggle of getting a workforce to unify or to conform. So this person's expecting something done a particular way. If this King of Swords in reverse is like a really, it's not so much of a good manager, or you've got the workers don't take to how they are instructing them to do it. They're struggling to get people to conform, and the more that they're trying to cover things over, the more that this person's either getting suspicious, that now it feels like something's really flagging up for this person, whatever it is that's being hidden. You collective could be someone from the outside, so you could even, whatever you've got coming forward, that you could be the person that's on the other end of the phone or whatever it is, the loudspeaker, and not even realise that you're not supposed to say that because this is in-house. You don't realise something's trying to be buried, and there was a belief that it was. With the Three of Swords, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So maybe something's coming to light that there was a loss of some kind within the company or within the family or within the relationship. Something like has gone or been lost, and this is it coming to light because the past's coming back again to repeat itself. And now it's dawning why something was originally a loss. Yeah, it feels like now as I'm tapping into that whoever this person represents, so you must know, obviously, this person. So this is either yourself collective or you're the one that works with them, but maybe you're like an outside of their company. You may only deal with this King of Swords in reverse. The rest in between are people that are employees. You could have history with this person, you don't have to, but there feels like as the penny drops or something's dawning, that there's an element of shock, not a tower moment, but a little bit stunned. So I wouldn't be surprised to see like a hanged man energy over that. Let's take a look. We've got Six of Pentacles. So maybe someone was paid to do the work outside, or paid to cover something over. Getting spin doctor energy, changing something, or yeah, a cover up. A cover up. So let's take a look. Let's see who this King of Swords in reverse is. See if we can get more of a sense of that. So we've got the King of Swords in reverse. The Moon. I'm just looking at, sorry for the lighting, somebody sleeping. Does somebody work late? Is somebody a night owl and they work through the night? Is somebody in someone else's bed and that's what's being covered up, possibly? Like a boss that's not, someone that's not conforming to rules and regulations. Something's gone on and now it's office gossip. We've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, trying to get something under control. So maybe some kind of gossip is coming out, getting out of hand. Again, the Four of Wands, trying to rebalance something. We've got here the Three of Swords. So with that Four of Wands and Three of Swords, I'm feeling like an employee is feeling disgruntled, or there's some kind of injustice or pain that they're having to keep quiet about. And again, we saw with this King of Wands and this Three of Swords there. So maybe they already know something about this and it was buried or covered. They thought that it was done. Everyone was moving forward. So now it's coming back up again. There's almost maybe a fear, if this is the owner of the company, that if they hear any more about it, then there's a potential that whoever that employee is, or someone, or this King of Swords, could get fired. I'm just feeling as well, if this is the King of Swords in reverse, then there's going to be some kind of bond or relationship with these two, and so an employee may be in conditions that they don't want to be working in. We've got Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So that Nine of Pentacles, someone that's single but not. So there could be like an office relationship that started but didn't go anywhere. We've got here the Hanged Man, which is this energy which I was expecting to see around here, but could be the Three of Swords. Something that's still hanging in the balance. It's not been resolved and it's not being addressed, which is the Hermit in reverse. We've got here, yeah, empty promises. Maybe there's a manager that's led a co-worker or an employee up the garden path and it's gone too far. Yeah, healing. Someone doesn't want to talk about it. Somebody could be off sick from work because there's an avoidance. Look, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So someone's had to take time off of work because of this King of Swords. Yeah. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is a truth coming out. Action being taken. Is that like a disciplinary for this worker or for the King of Swords in reverse? And maybe that's why this one can't get to hear about it. It's almost like as well that whoever this is that's taken the time off work, male or female, that it's like if this gets out, then you're going to ruin all of this. So some kind of, we've got Five of Pentacles here as well. So whoever's took the time off work has lost money or is in fear of losing their job. But the emotional blackmail is my position's higher up, or I've got a family to support, you're single and I've got more to lose than you. So this person has come out of work or gone off sick, or there's something. Maybe a fear of not being believed. Let's take a little look into what this Eight of Swords is. So maybe as well there's something about whatever this work is or whatever is being protected to not look into, whatever story isn't strong enough and it's not holding up. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Okay, so the Lovers and the Seven of Swords. All right, so I feel we're looking at a office romance or a workplace something with this King of Swords in reverse. Maybe it is mostly female dominated work situation. This King of Swords in reverse could be a looker, a player, could be someone that is aggressive in this sense, not meaning aggressive to just take, but aggressive with their direct. They know what they want, they'll come in, take what they want, and they are completely non-committal and detached. And then say there's an office based scenario, and then it's so behind the scenes, or it never gets to like the boss's ears, but something's happened. It feels like it's being placed on that person. Well, it's your fault, you should have known better. But I feel that whatever it is that's coming about isn't that simple to bury. Maybe this King of Swords in reverse is married with that Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, so they could have just maybe had a baby or something like that, a new family. Everyone sees that they're the perfect couple, but behind the scenes we've got here the Sun, the Hierophant, something being illuminated about a marriage, and the Two of Pentacles, that someone's being juggled or they're hiding something to do with a work situation. And then we've got the Two of Cups, so someone could have been love bombing a work colleague. I would even go as far as saying, with that energy there and that strength card being there, we could be, for some of you, looking at a quick fling at work, and somebody, maybe their wife was pregnant and or had just had a baby, and this King of Swords in reverse has played away with a member of staff, and as luck would have it, they've also got pregnant, and this is it coming back round again. So I don't know exactly then for you who that King of Wands would be. Maybe it could be this King of Swords in reverse, their business partners. It feels like this one's like an owner. Oh, we've got King of Wands. Is the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles related? The King of Swords in reverse is connected. Let's see what the Six of Cups is saying. Let's get another. I've got Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Is this somebody, and this is that King of Wands wife, possibly, for some, not all? Something to do with work, and that's absolutely, obviously, why it can't get back. Let's see. So this Six of Cups, let's take a look and see what that was. We've got the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, so something is taking its toll to in regards to a hermit situation. So someone was surface level, they weren't looking from a deeper perspective, so there wasn't a connection, they were non-committal, there was no intention to be. Something's backfired, which is almost like a karma type energy, but it's getting more of a struggle to either hide, or is there more people that are learning about what this is because it's coming forward, Or is this King of Wands the one that's trying to cover up this story or something, getting it out so that their wife doesn't know? Or let's see. Okay, so we've got Judgment twice. A poor judgment call, a judgment decision needs to be made. I did pick up earlier that it felt like this King of Wands needs to make a judgment call of some kind. So he may be between a rock and a hard place of who this King of Swords is, their track record, whoever it was that they've got involved with, and their the other dynamics. We've got here the Ace of Cups, so definitely some kind of emotional connection to everyone involved. We've got here Two of Wands, so someone's trying to make a plan that is keeping the peace, keeping the balance for all. If this is a work situation, then this person's trying to make sure it doesn't affect the working environment, or this is why this person absolutely can't know, and everyone else is just piling on more and more confusion, and so in order to stamp it out. Yeah, trying to hold something back from the boss, some kind of information, stopping it from getting through. That could also be what you're working on, collective. That's why if you're feeling Eight of Swords, something's being blocked, or it's not coming to fruition, or it's not happening, or it keeps being rejected or delayed. It could be because other people don't let something get to this King of Wands because it won't make sense. It'd be like, well, why am I only hearing that now? Or how comes that figure is different to what it was last time? Or I thought you said it was this. And it'd be like, well, no, I said it was that. But the narrative, the dates or something was changed as it was passed through the grapevine. So some kind of manipulation's been going on. Yeah, firefighting, trying to overcome obstacles and challenges, trying to deflect away from the truth, trying to build some kind of wall of distraction in order to create some kind of defense. We've got here the Lovers, so keeping people separated, a decision or a poor judgment was made, a short-lived relationship that came together and then separated just as quickly. One may have felt it was a relationship, the other person had no intentions of it being, but here we've got that the situation, the cycles come back around again for whatever purpose and reason with this Six of Cups, and now it needs to be addressed or faced, which will be some kind of karmic justice for whoever is the one that's causing the bullshit and those involved in covering it up. It's some kind of pressure or emotional blackmail towards whoever it is that is the working person or the person that's being made to feel less than, which again could be yourself, collective. I'm not taking that away from you, but know that with this coming forward, that there's whatever some kind of loss could be, a loss of earnings you've incurred, but it's going to be put right. Yeah, we've got here some kind of competition, and again with the Seven of Swords, trying to defend themselves at all odds. We've got here the Hermit, so as we're moving forward with this energy, whatever it was that was trying to be hidden and covered up is, with this Truth card, the Ace of Swords, it is now being investigated by this King of Wands, or something has clicked into place and now their attention is focused on it. So trying to prevent something that was inevitable anyway. So we've got here the Knight of Swords. Somebody's done something in haste or unpredictable. So that could have been a cover, the story that's happened. This is like, oh, that's they wouldn't do that. That's too out of character. I know they're like that. Or it's literally whatever's been discovered, clicked into place for this King of Wands has made them hit the roof, which is why everybody's been trying to cover it up, possibly. It feels like not just one person's going to be the fall guy for this. There will be a few people, definitely 2 people getting sacked. All right. So we've got here the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So information is trickling forward, and somebody is moving on. I'm just being reminded we had that 6 of Swords. So whoever this is, they do have an art of communication. They do feel like that they are somebody that can see from a higher perspective. The Temperance card feels like it's linked to them, so they could be Sagittarius, don't have to be. They could just be a protector of the underdog, or it is their company and they need things to be just so. Regardless of your hierarchy or position, the rules are stated, it's got to be this way. So there's something about the harmony of those that work together for this person, but there seems to be a lot going on under the surface. Okay, so I'm being led to use these ones for this King of Wands, and remember, this could be the person that's being protected, and it could be like the King of Swords in reverse is the one that's going around trying to get to the bottom of something. Okay, so this King of Wands, yeah, prosperity begins. So they are a builder, it is their company, they're someone that's built something from the ground up, and they like to nurture it, whether that's creating the best conditions possible for a working situation, or that's how it is at the top tier. Maybe they're filtering down the supervisors, managers, or whoever else underneath don't actually run it that way. Maybe it's unrealistic what they're expecting. We've got here patience and planning jumped out in the reverse. So some kind of hasty rushing, cutting corners, like we were seeing something trying to be presented and it's either got holes in the story or something doesn't make sense, which may well be what's alerted them to look into something deeper. We've got here accelerated motion, so this person could well be an analyzer of whatever, especially if it is their business, their company, and they've built it from the ground up. They will know all of the procedures or the steps or how things need to be, because they're very particular and it needs to be just so they can see when something is out of alignment, out of balance with the vision that they've got for expansion and growth. So they could be a little bit of a controller, but who isn't when they're running a business? We've got here third eye chakra, so they could also be quite a psychic or an intuitive, or they get that type of guidance given to them. Something's triggered their intuition, and with that Hermit card there, something may be drawing them intuitively, even if they are somebody, they're very good at reading people, so they may manage a lot of staff, they may know the energy of the shop floor or the office or the family dynamics. they can probably feel if something's off, or some people aren't getting on, or someone's not telling something but the energy's off. This person may be able to read that, but yet things are being kept. It's just with that being triggered alone to their senses, they may just observe and then watch what's going and be able to pick up what's being said through the grapevine or whatever. Yeah. Emotional loss. So something is not good news to their ears. We've got the Three of Swords, we've got emotional loss. Something's being brought back up, and it's not good news, obviously. I can't tell at this point. It's down for you to place who's where, whether it's coming forward literally as a disappointment to what's unfolding or what's coming to light, or that it's something that was, they're sorry that somebody's gone through that, and there's a feeling of responsibility to whoever the employee was, or whatever this situation is, if it's a family member or whatever, that they could be an empath on some level, that they are showing the pain that they're feeling when they're thinking of somebody else's circumstances or situation. As a boss, that it's for them to protect their workers or the environment, or to oversee a King of Swords in reverse and how they're lashing out at people if that's the case. Yeah, we've got here temptation. So somebody was tempted by the devil, or followed through with a temptation of the flesh, let's say. Somebody couldn't resist a situation that looked as though it would never come to light. So possibly using their position of power because no one would challenge them, could be for some. Yeah, patience. Somebody's wanting answers, and I feel that patience, especially with the Temperance card there, that it's switching to they are losing patience, that they're wanting answers, and now we're coming forward to a deadline of whatever. If this person doesn't get answers, or something's not rebalanced, then they could get rid of a handful of people, and they could just get caught like in the crossfire. It's like, well, there's smoke, no smoke without fire. There's smoke coming from you, and you can all just go, and that's that. It's dealt with. Don't want to hear about it again. Yeah, so there's someone has lost their patience, which again lets us see that they didn't want that coming to their ears. Or if it is this King of Wands situation, they're probably saying, how the fuck has that resurfaced? Why is it being discussed? What's going on? Somebody, maybe if there was a baby involved, then they've distanced themselves, or behind the scenes tried to cover it over. Maybe it's all come out. Yeah, heartache and loss. I don't know, it's either this guy, could be a woman, is feeling some kind of remorse or responsibility, but it's almost like they are, it's feeling a disappointment to whoever it is they're tapping. It's like they're feeling their pain as their own, or it is them. Yeah, destiny. Yeah, that felt like saying this wasn't the way it was supposed to be. passion ignited, and it just feels like somebody has just poured a whole whatever jug of water, something just dampened a mood, dampened a fire. It's like, what the fuck, you've just ruined a good thing. There's definitely some kind of karmic energy. Let's just take these and see. So I get this is a specific reading. I hope it's making sense to you. Yeah, you're going to know if it is, obviously. For me, it's whatever comes forward. Only those who know. So let's just see what we've got. So we've got bad health. Something was done in distaste, or someone was yeah, but somebody took time off work saying that they were ill, and maybe they've lost money for the amount of time that they've taken off, but it was really to cover something. We've got privileged lady in reverse. So whatever that they were being told at the time of the situation, it's not panned out that way. We've got message of concern. They're saying leave that in reverse. Message of concern is being stopped from reaching the ears, or where they hope it don't get to. Adjudication, someone's needing to explain themselves, or something's not adding up in regards to a work situation. I'm also picking up something there about timesheets or whatever. So is there, and this, take this, where I'm seeing is someone clocking in and out for someone else that is off sick and making it look like they were in, but really they weren't. House, a business, establishment or occupation. It could be someone has been working from home or needs to work from home, taking work home with them for some. And then we've got thoughts. So and that fell out. Wealthy man. So people are discussing a situation to do with a wealthy man, whoever that may be. And then we've got poverty, because there is loss that's been incurred for people involved. But I am absolutely feeling whether this is something that's in the past, it's coming back round again. So you may be seeing this as something that has already played out. It's to let you know there's something going to be resurfacing, and it's going to, whatever didn't get dealt with or was covered will be coming to light again. Or this is what you're moving through now. So let me just take a couple of these and then we can finish. So yeah, the Knight of Swords, something's being done and covered up quick. A cycle that was supposed to be closed out or is being buried is as you can see, that little bit, sorry, of the lighting, there's a light at the top coming through showing that that cycle didn't quite close out, and there's enough of information or enough of something to shed light for it to reopen. We've got here the Tower, which again would represent a cycle people thought were closed out or buried. That little bit of light with inspection happening. So inspection of a workplace could be something connected, doesn't have to be. Whatever it is, there is a Tower moment coming from it. That could be the fact that it's resurfacing or a follow-on update. We've got here the Three of Wands. The Ace of Cups, they're saying, is in reverse, and then confusion. So the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then the Seven of Cups, confusion, and then we've got 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The reason they're saying that the Ace of Cups is in the reverse is because the Three of Wands, people looking at the situation, whether they were aware of it, weren't aware, or whatever, this Ace of Cups is, and Seven of Cups, like, well, how the hell did that come about? I thought those two didn't like each other, or Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. They were always loggerheads, head to head. They didn't get on. So how did a connection come together enough for it to be anything, producing anything? And that's the Seven of Cups, the confusion. And it's literally destiny for this to come out or be rebalanced and resolved with the Tower and destiny, or it's somebody's tried to interfere with the destiny pathway of whatever this is that was being nurtured to grow. Okay, so let's just get some of these cards. I hope that that's making sense. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, it makes change for us to pick up stuff to do with workplace dynamics. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Page of Michael. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So they're saying as well, that's what's being looked into when I was seeing a clocking in, clocking out of someone that wasn't there, that should have been off sick or something along those lines. And also this in reverse, that somebody's trying to tackle that, firefight that. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Also the letting go of people involved. We've got 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours. Trying too hard to please others. Okay, so there you go. That is your little reading for today. I hope that it helped, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.